Good evening and welcome to the 2023-24 Fleetwood Area High School Athletic Awards Program. It's great to see all of you, and hopefully you'll enjoy this new setup with our student athletes here on the stage so you can see them all. We hope that you like this new change. On behalf of both myself and all of our coaches, I would like to take this opportunity to thank a large group of people that truly make athletics run here at Fleetwood. It's a large group of people from various departments. Again, without them, we would not be able to have the events that we have and get to see our student athletes succeed on the fields and courts of play. Athletic Secretary Alexandra Gonzalez, our high school main office secretaries Jen Bessie and Stacey Mark, Guidance Office, our administration, Superintendent Dr. Miller, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Kelly, Principal Mr. Herman, Assistant Principal Ms. Nyman, and our school board. The Fleetwood Activity Booster Club, as well as the Tiger Athletic Association, and all of our parent and individual sport booster clubs. Our facilities department, Director of Facilities Carrie Strickler, Facilities Secretary Kristen Grassley, our grounds crew, and our custodians. Kirby Barnett, our athletic trainers, who I think may be here tonight, Christian Klasaritz and Heather Wood. And we actually had four interns this year. 3 athletic department interns, 1 in the fall, 2 in the spring, and then we had an athletic training intern as well, and they were a huge asset to our athletic department this year. Penn State Health Lifeline EMS, Christ Transportation, as well as Kimberly Jamison, M&G and our building security, Student Council, headed by Sue Nagel and Dina Hefner, our faculty, staff, and all community members, ticket sellers, announcers, scoreboard operators, scorekeepers, game managers, event helpers, our business office, all of you parents, and most importantly, our student athletes. Let's give them all a round of applause. Before we get started tonight, I'd like to announce the Fleetwood Sports Hall of Fame Class of 2024. They'll be inducted on Friday, December 27th of this year as part of the Boys Basketball Tiger Classic. The inductees are Saray Burgo, Morgan Shigo, Lauren Lister, and Billy Burgess. Congratulations to the 4 of them. Tonight we will recognize all Fleetwood Area High School's teams. We ask that when your team is announced that you please stand where you're sitting to be recognized. We begin tonight with bowling. In our bowling cooperative sponsorship at Muhlenberg, Emma Dietrich qualified for single regionals and district singles. Emma was also out county. I'd like to welcome and thank Muhlenberg coach Rob Wolf.
First of all, I'd like to thank Fleetwood Area School District for the co-op that we have with you, not just for bowling, but also for swimming as well. It's been a very successful relationship that we've been able to bridge the 2 schools together. It's great to see the kids, getting to meet new friends. It carries over into other sports. Got to see some of our bowlers also on the track team this spring. So thank you on behalf of Muhlenberg School District for the co-op. It's been very successful. Congratulations, all the athletes, for your awards tonight. Anybody's looking for another sport to join in the winter, we definitely welcome our bowlers. It's been the utmost pleasure, get up here, Emma, coaching Emma for 4 years. She's been a 4-year varsity starter for us, team captain. This past year, she had the highest single game in the entire county, 279 pins. She had the second highest series in the county of 704 pins. She was selected all county, qualified for state regionals, qualified for district singles, and always had such a great sense of humor. She was a great mentor for the younger boys and girls on the team, and just an outstanding young lady. Next year, Emma's going to be attending Sullivan University, and she's going to be majoring in culinary arts, and I wish her the best of luck in everything that she does. Congratulations, Emma.
In cross country, the following were district qualifiers: Sean Carpenter, Nevin Kyle, John Selesky, Jalen Ballack, Jaron Ballack, Lillian Arce, Sonia Bailey, Lindsay Solomon, and Ariana Ventura. Sean finished 10th at counties, 7th at districts, and also qualified for states and was also all division. I'd like to thank retired coach Eric Burkert for all his service to the district, and here's Coach Katrina Althouse.
Our boys MVP award goes to a student that was always a top runner but broke ahead of the pack this year after a year of daily self-discipline and running sub 17 minutes at districts. Sean Carpenter. He will also be receiving the Board of School Directors Award. Our Girls MVP Award goes to a student that was focused all summer. Running multiple 5K and half marathons, she gained speed very quickly. She starts every practice with a let's go attitude to get the most out of every workout. Ariana Ventura. Our first Coaches Award goes to a top boy, even though it was only his second year running with us. His dedication, maturity, and perseverance showed with his consistency at every practice, and his natural speed showed as he sprinted across every finish line. John Selesky. He will also be receiving a Fleetwood High School Cross Country Award. Our second Coaches Award goes to a natural leader who led runners through stretches before and after every single practice and was always up for a challenge. Josh Felker. Our next Coaches Award goes to a 4-year runner and our girls team leader. She is self-motivated and creates her own goals, and makes everyone feel included, comfortable, and proud. Sonia Bailey. Our last Coaches Award goes to a dual sporter for 3 years, yet still our fastest runner. She's contagiously positive and always tries to get the most out of every single workout. She will also be receiving a high school cross country award. Lindsay Solomon.
For field hockey, Jaden Fox was all division, and Addison DeGrand and Sarah Snyder were honorable mention. Riley Jones, Abigail Hostetler, and Alexandria Flam made the PHSFHCA all academic team. This time I'd like to introduce Coach Joyce Angstad.
Hey, this is great, isn't it? All these young people up here, and of course all our parents being here, fantastic. So, a little bit tonight, a big thank you, of course, to all my parents for supporting their daughters and the team. We were a small group this year, but a mighty team. Also to Mrs. Letterman for all the extras she did throughout the year, our different fundraisers, plus being our team photographer. We had some great photos over the last 4 years. The team competed against some strong teams this year, but they never stopped playing. They knew what they were up against and gave it their all. They were always encouraging to one another and making the best of the situation and of the game. Like I said, we may not have finished the season with a winning record, but the players ended the year with our traditional Halloween practice where they come in costumes. I think it was just, we had some film of the unicorn trying to play hockey. I think we had a dinosaur out there and all, but again, the last day they were together this fall was having fun playing the sport they love. A couple of awards to give out. The first one is our MVP. This young lady, we had her change positions 2 years ago. She maybe wasn't the happiest about it, but she made the most of it and was a team leader out on the field for us and is going to continue her endeavors with field hockey and school at Albernian next year. Congratulations, Jaden Fox. All right, the Did Young Award for Booster Club. This young lady always kept it interesting out in the field, always giving her most, missed her for 1 year due to some health issues, but she made the most of her last 2 years with the team, and that would be Christine Letterman.
The Smiley Kiley Field Hockey Scholarship presented to a graduating senior that played on the Fleetwood High School field hockey team. The student must be kind, optimistic, and dependable. Above all, this team player must believe in the statement Kiley had: "Why play if you're not having fun? It's not always about winning." This scholarship goes to Sarah Gilbert.
One last thing is, hey, baseball, good luck next Monday. Wish you well. Hope you get another win under your belts and continue playing. Thank you.
The football team was Eastern Conference 4A champs. Zion Brickle, Mason Musitano, and William Martin were first team all-conference on offense. And Tristan McFarland was second team all-conference on defense. Jack Riffle, Hunter Leister, and Hunter Savota were honorable mention. I would like to again thank the Ole Valley student athletes that participated this past season. It's a pleasure having you part of the Fleetwood program. We had a handful of records broken this year. Mason with a single game, 15 receptions and 220 yards. Zion, single game of 306 rushing yards. Jack with a single game of 26 completions and 419 yards. Here is Coach Steve Pangburn.
Good evening. Try to be brief here. We have a lot of awards to give out. But heck of a season to the boys. One of the, I believe, 5 winning seasons in program history. Ended the year 6-5 with a very historic game for those who were there. Came back from 28 points down in the second half to win the Eastern Conference Championship in overtime. A memory I'll always cherish, and I'm sure they will too. So I'll get to the awards here. Our Offensive Player of the Year MVP Led Berks County in Section 3 in rushing, 1,586 yards, and a staggering 24 touchdowns. Electric in the bottom, Zion Brickle. Next up, we have the Defensive Player of the Year. He was second on our team in tackles. Just really did a great job playing the middle linebacker position. That's Trey Killian. Next up, we have the Offensive Lineman of the Year. Can't say enough about this young man, Hunter Leister. Moving on to the Defensive Lineman of the Year is Landon Hare. Landon is not here this evening. Career Achievement Award. As Matt said, Mason Musitano leaves here breaking every receiving record in the books. He is the career leader in yards, touchdowns, and receptions. He also led Berks County in Section 3 in receptions with 61. Mason Musitano. Our next award is the Coach's Heart Award. That's going to go to Vinny Cardale. Leadership Award. Two-time captain, excellent quarterback. Can't say enough about Jack's leadership, and that's why he won this award. Jack Riffle. And the last award we have is our team motto this year was Effort, Attitude, and Toughness. That is going to go to Jason Peshin. Next up, I'm going to be announcing the recipients for our Eastern Conference Championship. So I'll just go through the roster here. Chase Adams. Jeremiah Ailing. Gavin Baker. Chase Bauer. Zion Brickle. Dominic Braun. Vincent Cada. Thomas Calm. Vinnie Cardell. Garrett Citrino. Charlie Corbin. Brandon Del Grosso. Parker Detweiler. Nico De Oliveira. Chase Dominich. Colin Dragon. Alex Du Bois. Bo Fagley. Harrison Fisher. Anthony Garapoli. Lucas Giacomi. Isaac Hafer. Cody Harders. Landon Hare. Tucker Harple. Trey Killian. Ty Kleppinger. Nathan Coomer. Hunter Leister. Braden Maddox. William Mark. Joseph McLean. Tristan McFarland. Chase McMonagle. Josiah Medina. Davion Moore. George Moyer. Mason Musitano. Yaviel Navarez Gonzalez. Brody Nowatarski. Shane Pecuri. Cole Pennypacker. Jason Peshin. Jack Riffle. Noah Rothman. Bryce Ryan. Hunter Schlepp. Landon Schmale. Ryan Shea. Joshua Soley. Hunter Sloboda. Dakota Thomas. Johnny Ulisny. Jaden Picaro. Joseph Fasalo. Trey Wamshire. Tanner Zornick. Thank you.
The golf team was county champs and district runner-up. Ryan Romiak and Cameron Peffel were all county, and Caden Schaefer was all division. Also, Aiden Sumas and Sam Reimer were on the all division honorable mention. Here's Coach Casey Mayer.
I would like to start out by thanking my assistant coach, Nick Romiak. His time and dedication the last 3 years in the success of our team was very instrumental. Heading into our 2024 golf season, I knew that we'd be a contender and competitive within the county and districts. We were led by 4 experienced seniors, and underclassmen, and freshmen, phenom for the next 4 years we're going to have, 3 years. I knew anything was possible with this group, and they would make some noise if we put it all together. Boy, did these guys make some noise. We started our season off against Wilson, the team that won the last 3 county championships and a long unbeaten streak. We were hoping to beat them that day. We lost by a few shots. We'd get our revenge later in the season. We go on to win 7 in a row, and then go to Galen Hall, face Connor Weiser. We never play well there. They played their best match that day and beat us by 4. The kids were disappointed, but looking in their eyes, I knew that they were determined for the rest of the season. They won their last 6 matches and ended up winning the division at 13-2. We had our practice round on the Friday before the county championship at Blackwood. And then on Monday, we played at Richmond for practice. The kids came up to me on Monday and asked me, and this is the coach's dream, can we go practice at Blackwood to prepare for the tournament tomorrow? I said, definitely, go ahead, have fun. On Wednesday at the county tournament, they ended up winning the county by 14 shots. In golf, that's a lot. I had 2 kids, Ryan Romiak and Cameron Peffel, finished tied for 2nd in counties in the individual. Sam Reimer, Aiden, and Caden qualified for the second 9 holes, but unfortunately did not qualify for districts. As a team, we went on to districts. Going into districts, I had no idea what to expect with them. Big stage, all the big schools. They put on quite a performance and finished 2nd. My MVP this year, sorry, I skipped something, to the seniors on the team, Ryan, Caden, Aiden, Sam, and Michael. The leadership you provided not only to this team, but for all 3 years that I've been coaching is a trait that cannot be taught. I'm going to miss you all, not because of your talent, mostly because of the leadership you provided to the team for all 3 years. It is difficult as a golf coach during practice. The kids go out in groups of 4. I'm only one coach. I can't be with everybody. Having these kids out there with each group, I knew everybody was in good hands. Good luck with everything you do. To the kids coming back, keep working hard. We got a championship to defend. My MVP for this year goes to Ryan Romiak. Unfortunately, he's not here tonight. During the last 3 years, Ryan did not miss a match. He played as the #1 spot in every match. He led by example and is always taking on the toughest opponent. My coaches' awards this year, I'm giving out 3. Caden Schaefer, Aiden Sumas, and Sam Reimer. I also have certificate of achievements for winning county championship. Tommy Cox. Darren Gorman. Michael Liebman. Cameron Peffel. Samuel Reimer. Caden Schaefer. and Aiden Sumas.
The boys soccer team was county champs, district champs, and state quarterfinalists. David Millisock was All-State, All-Region, and Player of the Year. Davin, Josh Avila, and Nate Herb were All-County. William Marek, Joe Avila, and Justin Hartline were All-Division. Owen Weiss and Lucas Landis were honorable mention. Here's Coach Keith Schlegel.
Good evening. I'm Mike Boyer, and I'm here to present the 6th annual Jim Pickle Boyer Scholarship Award. Jim was a lifelong resident of Fleetwood who gave generously to the Fleetwood community, youth, and students and families of the Fleetwood area. Pickle donated his time and energy to the overtime program for the Fleetwood High School students, coached and supported Fleetwood athletes, and gave time to the community through various volunteer efforts. This scholarship has been arranged by his wife Karen and will be given to a committee-chosen athlete at Fleetwood Area High School who exemplifies the qualities that we admired most about Jim. Many people were blessed by his optimistic and his overflowing energy and his ability to always see the positive side of life. This year's Pickle Boyer Scholarship goes to William Moore.
Okay, welcome everybody here tonight. I want to thank all the parents for their support, and all the athletes, congratulations for a great year. Boys soccer 2023, we lost, I think, was it 13 seniors in 2022 season. We had a lot of talent available, and some guys grew, and we were hoping to fill some spots up, and it turned out to be a great year. A lot of pluses, a lot of surprises, and I think when we played a District 1 team, I think the second weekend of the season, we were down 2-0 in the first half, and we won the game, I think, 4-2, which District 1 soccer power doesn't happen too much. And we went on and made a run, and unfortunately, towards the end of our season, we lost a really good player for about 5 games, I think. And I think before that, we gave up 8 goals possibly in all the games. And when he was absent, we gave up 10 goals. And we suffered our only loss in sudden death overtime to Connor Weiser. We were actually down, I think, 3-0, and we actually tied it 3-3 and lost in sudden death overtime. So extremely proud of the boys. We go on, and Nate Herb, our player that was hurt, came back, and we win the county title. And we beat Weiser in the final 2-0. So I'm extremely happy and grateful for the boys' effort the whole season. We had our guys worked in the off season and during the season, and we go on and win a district title 5-1, which is almost unheard of in a championship game. Put the ball in the back of the net. Suffered a couple injuries in the game, however, but still won the first state game did real well. And the second state game against Blue Mountain, we didn't give up a goal for 110 minutes, and we lost the game. Hard to swallow, but it's life. That's the game of soccer. Losing PKs, so unfortunate, but we're very proud of the boys and a great season. And So now I want to do some awards here, bear with me. We're going to have a co-MVP this year. The first winner of the co-MVP is David Millsap. And he also made All-State and All-Region. And another co-MVP is Nate Erb. So we also have some scholarships to, winner for scholarships. We have the Coach Ray Buss Award goes to Nate Erb. Also, sorry. Jeff Remley Memorial Scholarship was also won by Nate Erb. And the Fleetwood Area Booster Club William and Betty Didion Senior Soccer Award goes to Nate Erb. I'm going to announce the Board of School Directors Awards. Oh, so sorry. I lost my notes. Coaches Award. So we always like good stories as coaches, and we had several this year, but we lost a good goalkeeper after the 2022 season. He graduated, and we had no goals. Hard to believe, soccer, no goals. So one of our youngsters at the time, a freshman, played defender and a little bit of goalie when we needed him, said he wanted to be goalie for 2023. So himself and his teammates, and he plays other sport as well. Practice all summer, and unbelievable story in my mind. Someone sacrificed, maybe like him playing the field a little better than goalie at the time, but was our goalie. And Wiley Lloyd decided to play goalie, and it did unbelievable, and he gets the Coaches Award tonight. We're getting ready for baseball game on Monday. Okay, so now I'll read through these names. Ryan Adama. Joseph Avila. Josh Avila. Cole Bear. Owen Bice. Carson Bride. Logan DeLille. Lane Geiger. Justin Hartman. Nate Erb. Eli Herndon. Elliot Haight. Lucas Landis. Wiley Lloyd. William Merritt. Damian McKinney. Phineas McKinney. Dabra Millisak. Caden Peffel. Killian Purcell. CJ Salim. Mason Senna. Tanner Smith. Corbin Walker. Gage Youse.
The girls' soccer team was county finalists and district qualifiers. Gigi Gonzalez and Ava Salih were all county. Bridget Daskowitz, Virginia Seaman, Lily Went, and Abby Rowley and Sophia Touche were all division. Penny Wentz and Kaylee Hawes were honorable mention. Here's Coach Drew Touche filling in for Coach Bill Lowndes.
All right, first I would like to thank all the parents, all the grandparents, all the fans that made our games so special, and thank you to our girls who had a great season this year. Just a couple things about our season. We went 8-2 in the league, including a perfect 6-0 in the division. In the division, we scored 20 goals for, and we gave up a big fat 0. So that says something about our defense and our offense. We entered the county tournament as the number 6 seed, and we promptly beat number 3 Schuylkill Valley 3-1. In one of the great nights of my memory, we beat Wilson, the number 2 seed, 2-0 in the semis. And then, one of the greatest nights I can remember, we lost to Wyomissing in double overtime, 106 minutes. We were 4 minutes from penalties, and it was just an amazing night. Partially because the boys also made the finals, and I think the entire town of Fleetwood was there. It was the craziest soccer game I think I've ever seen. And so it was a lot of fun. We're going to be losing 12 seniors this year, so that hurts, but we have a lot coming back, and we think the future is really bright for Fleetwood girls soccer. So we have 2 awards. First is the Coach's Award, and this award goes to one of our central defenders. She was a hard worker, she was tough, does not back down from a challenge, never complains, played, I think, every minute of the season. I could be wrong, but nearly every minute of the season at least. And she looks like a defender. You're going to see when she comes up here. Big part of our success this season. Coach's Award goes to Penny Wentz. I lied, and you're not going to see. And the MVP award goes to our other central defender, who I would describe as a combination of speed, precision, and awareness. Just incredibly difficult to beat. 3 times all-county in her career. She would scare us every now and again by going up the field looking for a goal, but most of the time she would actually get the goal, and so we'd say, oh, good job, good job. But really a tremendous player. She's going to be continuing her career next year at the University of Delaware, and so congratulations to our MVP, Ava Salih. Thank you.
In girls tennis, Erin Sonnen was district singles quarterfinalist, and Erin and Kelsey Touche were district doubles qualifiers. Erin was also out all county. Here's Coach Pete Roussel.
I don't know how we got this title, Coach Roussel, because we didn't start out that way. I think Matt hired a girls tennis coach, and unfortunately for personal reasons, he ended up leaving after, I think, a week and a half of practice. And we had a total of 4 girls out there on the tennis court. We weren't sure how we were going to put this together. But Julie Touche and Erin's dad, Mike, helped basically coach the team. So I want to say there was 3 coaches out there helping out, which really says a lot. I have 2 award winners, and they might as well just come up here for both. Kelsey and Erin, come up here. I'm going to do the awards, and then I'm going to just give you some quick facts about both of these girls out here. How many girls do you think never picked up a racket? I think we had 3 girls that had never picked up a racket before in their life. And Matt was recruiting, I think, actively to try to get some girls out there to play tennis. And despite that, we had a really good season. We played some really tough teams, and we lost some very, very close matches out there. And really, I can just say the girls gave it their all to try to win these individual matches out there. And but the 2 awards for the team tonight is the MVP goes to Erin. And the coach's award goes to Kelsey. And Kelsey is also a Dale A. Cohen Scholarship athlete. So just a couple things to add. First of all, whoever the new tennis coach is, if it's the boys tennis coach, he's got definitely rebuilding, i.e. let's put some girls out on the tennis court and get them playing. But for these 2 girls here, a couple interesting notes. Erin and Kelsey combined for 70% of the team's match points during the regular season. Kelsey was team captain, 7-5 in league matches, number 2 in singles, 8-3 in league matches, BCIAA Classic 2A doubles quarterfinalist, and District 3 Class 2A double qualifier. And I will tell you an interesting note. She had never started in the 3 years that she had played tennis, so that says a lot for her effort. That says a lot for these 2 working together, and that was true for all the girls out there. It really helped each other out there. It was a really team spirit. Erin, 7-5 in league play, number 1 single. She was the 2A singles quarterfinal, the Class 2A doubles quarterfinalist, the District 3 2A single quarterfinalist, and the Class 2A double qualifier and all-conference team. And one last note, if you're a coach and you think you've seen it all, we ended up down in Hershey, which is where they play the districts, and these guys were playing in the doubles tournament, and we had Kelsey out there, and she was playing, and I kept looking, going, she's not hitting the ball. What's going on here? And anybody that knows anything about tennis, there's the tennis rats that grow up around tennis. They play tennis winter, summer, spring, indoors, and they play under the lights. And when you play in the lights, it's completely different. And I just assumed that both these girls had played indoors and under the lights. And unfortunately, for Kelsey, who took almost an entire match to finally tune it in, and then they started winning. But again, it was, you know, you're against the top teams in the district. So they did a great job, and it's definitely a rebuilding year for the tennis team. And I will tell you, it was a blessing for me to be able to coach these girls. And I think if you ask any of the coaches out there, that they get as much or more out of this than the kids do. And again, because you learn life lessons, and you learn how to treat people well and how to coach people, and you get to see them when they're up and when they're down. So again, thank you very much.
The girls volleyball team was county quarterfinalists and district qualifiers. Kylie Hallman was PVCA All District 3, AAA, third team, and also All Division. Katalia Cerulli and Sienna Geschman were honorable mention. Katalia Cerulli had 351 digs, which is a new school single-season record. I'm not sure if Coach Brittany Troutman is here. If she's not, I will hand out the awards. Our first Girls Volleyball Coaches Award goes to Emily Laux. Our next Girls Volleyball Coaches Award goes to Ava Giannini. Next Coaches Award goes to Kylie Hallman. Next Coaches Award goes to Katalia Cerulli. And the girls volleyball MVP goes to Sienna Geschman. The boys and girls water polo teams were both state qualifiers. We have a co-op at Muhlenberg in that sport, and again, they both qualify for states. I'd like to thank Muhlenberg and Coach Steve Stambaugh for their hospitality in that co-op. It's much appreciated. I do not believe Coach Stambaugh is here this evening, so I will be handing out the Board of School Directors Awards for them qualifying for state playoffs. Phineas Adamski. Logan Detweiler. Mason Fink. Rachel Hess. Kissinger. Ryan Kissinger. Cassidy Shirk. Elizabeth Waters. Carissa Wood. And Michaela Yelitz. The boys basketball team was county quarterfinalists, placed fourth at districts, and were state qualifiers. Aiden Sumas finished his career with 1,156 points. Aiden Sumas, Nate Herb, and Hunter Savota were all division, and Liam Hilbert was honorable mention. Here's Justin Sumas filling in for retired coach Terry Sittler. I'd just like to wish Terry, everything but the best in his retirement. He'll be sorely missed, and he was a great contributor to our athletic department. Coach Sumas.
Good evening, everyone. If you're a Fleetwood boys basketball player, please stand up. Let's give these guys a round of applause. It was another great season for our varsity basketball teams. We had another 20-win season. We were undefeated in league play. And just reiterating the fact that Fleetwood basketball has clearly changed the landscape over the last 5 years in Berks 3 and 4, and the county for that matter. Specifically, I'd like to shout out all 6 seniors. 5 of the 6 seniors have been in the Fleetwood basketball program since kindergarten. The others started in middle school, and they would flourish and dominate over the last bunch of years. These 6 seniors, over the last 4 years, have compiled a record of 69 and 27, with multiple county, district, and state appearances. Heck of a run, boys. I wish our seniors nothing but the best moving forward. We had no actual basketball players. I know that can be sometimes hard to believe. You win 20 games back-to-back years and you're like, oh, you probably have some. We do. We actually have great athletes. It's a testament to the work they put in over the last bunch of years, especially when it was no one's main sport. Congratulations, fellas. We're going to give out 2 Coaches Award for Most Improved. The first goes to a player who bettered themselves between their sophomore and junior seasons and probably added about, it seemed like 10 inches. Caden Ryan. Our next one goes to a sophomore who really came on towards the end of the season. He has a bright future ahead of him, and I wish him well the next couple of years. Mason Senna. Our Coaches Award goes to a player who always does everything asked of him, and he was a vocal leader. He is going to make a great coach one day. Brady Bergen. On to our Offensive Player of the Year. Our Offensive Player of the Year is a 4-year starter and has been one of the top point guards in the league. He's able to handle pressure and distribute the ball with ease. I've been lucky enough to coach this player in multiple sports since he's been 6 years old. This player is committed to play soccer at Shippensburg University. Nathaniel Herb. Our defensive player of the year was a menace inside the paint for teams this season. He would either alter their shot or stuff it back in their face. He's also 6'8". This player is committed to William & Mary to play football, Hunter Svoboda. Our MVP is a 4-year starter. He's the 6th male player in Fleetwood history to score 1,000 points. He finished his career with 1,156 points. He's also a 12-time varsity letter recipient and is committed to Kutztown University to play baseball. I'm fortunate enough to call this player my son, Aiden Sumas. The next two things I have are the Leroy Frederick Basketball Scholarship and the Dale A. Cullen Athlete Scholar Award. They both go to Liam Pilber, also known as G. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is Certificate of Achievement, the Board of Directors, School Directors Award. The first one goes to Nathaniel Herb. Liam Hilbert. Damian McKinney. Mason Usatano. Nat Perillis. Bryce Ryan. Caden Ryan. Christopher Stanton. Caden Schaefer. Mason Senna. Aiden Sumas. Hunter Svoboda. In closing, I'd like to wish Coach Terry Sittler well in retirement. I'd also like to wish new head coach Jason Bieber much success moving forward, and good luck to the baseball team on Monday.
In girls basketball, Sophia Burrell-Coburn and Emily Miller were all division honorable mention. Here's first-year coach Courtney Mitchell.
I would like to thank all of our parents for all of their support this season, and just say that I'm very proud of the way that our team bought in this year in our first season, and thank you to my assistant coaches for all of the support and the knowledge that you shared with our team this year. We are very much looking forward to the success this program is going to have. I would like to present the Girls Basketball Coaches Award to a player who always brought her energy on the court and in the locker room. She was a great leader and a team captain, Izzy Finnemer. Izzy is also receiving the Leroy Frederick Basketball Scholarship Award. I would like to present the 3-Point Goal Award to a senior who worked hard every day, was a great leader on and off the court, and worked extremely hard to overcome several injuries and earn a starting spot in most of our games. Abigail Possible. For our Coaches Award, I would like to present this to a player who was tasked typically in most games with guarding the best player on the opposing team and always took the challenge with a smile on her face and devoted all of her energy to it. We look forward to all the challenges she's going to take on this upcoming season, Emily Miller. Thank you. Good luck baseball on Monday.
In swimming, the following qualified for districts: Rachel Hess, Kelly Yelitz, Carissa Wood, Cassidy Shirk, Elizabeth Waters, Alex Kissinger, Ryan Kissinger, Logan Detweiler, and Finn Adamski. State qualifiers were Rachel Hess and Alex Kissinger. Alex was second team 200 individual medley and honorable mention in the 100 butterfly and the 200 and 400 freestyle relay as well. Ryan was honorable mention in the 400 freestyle relay, and Rachel was second team 100 butterfly and honorable mention in the 200 individual medley. Rachel and Michaela were second team 400 freestyle relay. Once again, I'd like to thank Muhlenberg and Coach Todd Eisenhofer. Unfortunately, Coach Eisenhofer could not be with us tonight, but he did send me a very nice note to read to his 3 seniors. These 3 seniors, Michaela Yelitz, Rachel Hess, and Alex Kissinger, have been instrumental in being leaders of our team for the past few years. Their character traits are truly unwavering and will make them successful moving forward. This group of seniors is the epitome of hard work, self-discipline, determination, and overall represents Muhlenberg swimming with class and respect. All 3 will continue their swimming journeys in college, which is something as coaches we love to see. It's swimmers like these 3 who have made this co-op work. Many friendships have been formed, and I hope they all know they're always welcome back on the pool deck. Congratulations to these 3 seniors. We have 2 Board of Directors Awards for swimming. It's for the 2 student athletes that qualified for states. Rachel Hess and Alex Kissinger. In wrestling, Vinnie Cordell and Hudson Hart were sectional qualifiers. Once again, I'd like to thank wrestling coach Ken Thomason and Muhlenberg for the cooperative sponsorship in wrestling. It is very much appreciated. At this time, I would like any of our wrestlers here to please stand to be recognized. Our fall and winter cheerleading squads did an outstanding job cheering for football, boys and girls soccer, and boys and girls basketball. They put a lot of effort and time into supporting our teams, and it's much appreciated. In addition, at competition, they finished second in the county in a small game division during the winter season. Here's departing coach, Rachel Ferrante. I would like to thank Rachel for all of her time and effort coaching here at Fleetwood. She will be sorely missed.
All right, I would first like to just congratulate all of our athletes tonight. What an accomplishment, another amazing year of Fleetwood sports. And like Matt said, this was a very special year for myself and my assistant Gab because it was our swan song, our last year. We want to thank all of the teams that took us farther into playoffs, farther into the season. So big shout out to boys soccer, football, and boys basketball for really keeping us going and extending our season as long as it possibly could. Before we start handing out our awards, I want to thank all of my athletes, parents, all of the coaches from the fall and winter seasons, trainers, administration, and the community for all of the support you've given me and my program the past 10 years. I appreciate it immensely, and I am excited to watch our program still continue to grow. All right, here we go. So our first awards we're going to do are our MVP awards. When Gab and I think about who to give these awards to, we look at a variety of different things. We look for leadership, growth within the individuals themselves, but also growth within the sport. We also look to see who we cannot keep our eyes off of on the track and within the gym. And we also look to see who can make the changes needed for our routine and game day to be successful. So our fall MVP goes to one of our outstanding leaders who can take charge of a stadium, gymnasium, or practice field. She's charismatic, pulls focus with her smile, facials, and sharp motions, and our MVP is Captain Maris Arnold. We have two winter MVPs, and they both were selected for the exact same reason, which is very rare. Both athletes showed tremendous growth in their confidence on the mat, with their motions and their showmanship. They also had numerous changes to their spots throughout our routines and always executed them flawlessly. Our two winter MVPs, both freshmen, are Jade Koch and Maddie Riffle. Our Fall Coaches Awards were chosen based on the athletes' charisma, energy, and how they both gave their full potential on the track. These two individuals were so much fun to watch, and they knew that if the captains were not at the game, that they had to step up, and we didn't even have to ask that of them. Our Fall Coaches Awards go to Erin Kasperwitz and Cassiana Laborde. Our Winter Coaches Awards were chosen and based upon the changes that needed to be made in 4 short weeks to our game day competition team in order for it to be successful. These two individuals both have had to overcome injuries, one more so than the other, and they didn't miss practices due to them. They came to practice, they stood where they needed to stand, some trying to do more than they should have been doing, but don't worry, Mr. Dale, they didn't. It's okay. They always gave us their absolute best, and our two coaches awards go to Delaney Weaver and Haley Monger. Thank you again so much for the support that you have given me and the cheerleading program for 10 years, and let's go baseball. You guys got this.
The baseball team was county semifinalist, placed third at districts, winning their third place game last evening, which qualified them for state playoffs. They will be playing on Monday versus an opponent, a time and location to be determined, but it is exciting. when we have teams playing beyond what sometimes this awards program is. It's the end of the year. The fact that we still have a team playing beyond tonight is exciting. And one more win, and they'll be playing beyond the end of the school year, which would be even more exciting. No pressure, boys. Liam Hilbert and Dalton Young and Aiden Sumis and Nate Seidel were all division. Wiley Lloyd and Nick Knoll were honorable mention. Before I introduce our new first-year head coach, I would like to thank Coach Roland Green, who retired shortly before the season, for all of his service to the district, not only baseball, but again, he assisted in so many other ways, working events, coaching other sports, but obviously he'll be known as a long-tenured baseball coach here at Fleetwood. And again, I just want to wish him all the best in his retirement and thank you for everything he did here for Fleetwood Area School District. And at this time, I'd like to introduce first-year coach, John Schwatek.
Okay, we'll start out with the Coaches Awards. The first one is going to go to Dalton Young. He's currently hitting .361 with 26 hits, 4 doubles, 3 triples, only 6 runs because of the courtesy runner, 15 RBIs, and 32% caught stealing. The second one is for Aiden Sumis. He is a 4-year starter, still hitting .329, 24 hits, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 18 RBIs, and 16 runs scored. And he's also getting the FABA Scholarship Award. Our third Coaches Award goes to Nate Seidel, still hitting .349, 29 hits, 4 doubles, a triple, 17 RBIs, and 16 runs. Our team MVP. He is currently 8-1 on the mound. 47 strikeouts in 53 innings. 12 earned runs for the year, which gives him an ERA of 1.575. He has 1 win in county playoffs, 2 wins in district playoffs, and hopefully a first win in our state playoff run. His offense is .280 with 23 hits, 2 doubles, 8 RBIs, and 12 runs scored. Liam Hilbert. So one quick thing about our season so far, we have had 99 runs scored. The 4 kids that I just named are 59% of the RBIs and 50% of the runs scored.
The softball team was county quarterfinalists and district qualifiers. Morgan Kaler, Skylar Bear, Jessica Vanrack, and Kylie Kraus were all division, and Emily Miller and Isabel Santangelo were honorable mention. We also had 2 girls record their 100 career hits, Kylie Kraus and Morgan Kaler. Here's Coach Eric Garman.
Good evening. The first award goes to a young lady who showed up, I think it was our second open gym, and said, I want to play softball. The coaching staff was excited because we're always mad numbers. Bottom line was, she then told us she never played before. Didn't matter. This young lady came with a desire to play. She was driven. She was determined to be the best player that she could. She worked with dedication and discipline and following all instruction from the coaches. The Coaches Award goes to a lady who traveled across the Atlantic Julia D'Angelo. The next award goes to an extremely athletic competitor, fierce, that loves to play softball. She came as a freshman, I think, thought, okay, I'm going to play middle infield, which is where she was accustomed to playing. And we did use her second base all season. However, somewhere in there in the open gym, she made a comment about, yeah, I pitched half a game in middle school. Coach Stump, our pitching coach, said, do you want to pitch? She did. And so it was, she began working on her windmill. Sophomore year, we were stuck. We had no backup catcher. We said, who wants to step forward and learn how to catch? This young lady offered her services, began to learn how to catch and still work on her windmill, although she played at first base all season. This year, this young lady played shortstop, with the exception of one game, at third base. She is our most diverse, talented player that we happen to have on the field. The MVP award goes to Emily Miller.
The following boys tennis team members participated in the 2024 BCIAA Boys Flight Tournament: Lane Geiger, Colin Border, Josh Prelitz, Alex Emery, Tony Zhang, and Ben Sakella. Here's first-year coach, Katie Miller. Fill in for Coach Miller and hand out the Boys Tennis Awards. The Coaches Award goes to Alex Emery. And the Boys Tennis MVP goes to Josh Perales. In track and field, we have the following qualify for districts: Sophia Burrell Cobran in the javelin, and she was also county champion in javelin, was all county and a state qualifier. Jadlyn Eichert in the 200 and 4x1. Gigi Gonzalez in the 100, 200, and 4x1. Tegan Hilbert in the 4x1. Ava Saleh in the 400 and the 4x1. Kelsey Touche in the pole vault and high jump. Sophie Touche in the high jump. Jamel Gordon in the 110 hurdles and the 300 hurdles. William Mark in the high jump. And Ezra Skirman in the long jump. We had 2 school records broken this year. Sophia Burrell Coburn broke the javelin record with a throw of 123. And Kelsey Touche broke the pole vault record with a mark of 10 feet. So congratulations to the 2 of them. With the following track athletes make all division: Jamel Gordon in the 110 hurdles and 300 hurdles, William Mark in the high jump, Gigi Gonzalez in the 100 and 200 meters, Ava Saleh in the 100 meters, the 4x100 relay, Ava Saleh, Tegan Hilbert, Jadlyn Eichert, and Gigi Gonzalez, Sophia Touche in the high jump, and Kelsey Touche in the pole vault. Also, during the indoor track season, Jamel Gordon qualified for the PTFCA State Championship, and the following qualified for indoor nationals: Sophie Touche, Ezra Skirman, Jamel Gordon, and William Mark. Here is head coach Steve Zeller.
70 to 80 in middle school. We're all out there together. So the people I want to thank the most, other than the kids, are my coaches. We have 6 varsity coaches, 3 middle school coaches. Everybody works together. It's a great team. Cecil even came up, helped out at the high school this year, and our high school coaches have helped out at the middle school. All right, we'll start with the girls. With the track and field awards, it's an objective thing. Track's black and white, your jump's your jump, your throw's your throw. This is the first year that I have an award for somebody that didn't even compete, and it wasn't based on points. That person is Aubrey Heck. Aubrey suffered an ACL injury playing basketball. Don't do it again. Aubrey was out for the entire track season. She really expected to have big things this year and would have been our leading thrower, shot put and discus. The reason she's getting this award isn't because of that, it's because she made the most of her time. We were having a text conversation just about her helping out here and there, and she was asking me who the middle school throws coach was. And I said, well, our high school coaches were doing it. So Aubrey texted me. She said, well, why don't I be the coach? I was like, So Aubrey took the time and the effort. She coached the middle school throwers all year, went with them to their meets, traveled, just didn't waste her season, is what I'm saying. And I'm really proud of her for that. She took the bull by the horns and did a great job with the middle school. Okay, the next, I have pretty many kids here, but we have a lot of kids on our team. The next Coaches Award would go to Sophie Touche. Matt covered a lot of these kids' achievements. Sophie, a 9th grader, she qualified for the New Balance Indoor Nationals, was already at districts as a 9th grader, which is really tough. She's going to be at New Balance Outdoor Nationals in June. 9th grader, future is very bright. Okay. The next girl would be Sophia Burrell Coburn. Sophia had an outstanding year this year. She's a junior. She's a javelin thrower. She did well in every year. Last year she came up just short of breaking the school record, and that was a goal for this year. She broke the school record, and she ended up winning the county championship. She's only a junior, so bright things for next year. Great person. I had her in basketball when I coached basketball. I know her very well. Just happy to have her up here and happy to have her back next year. Okay, the next recipients, I'm going to bring them up here together per request. And it's actually fitting, they run the same events. That would be Jadlyn Eichert and Gigi Gonzalez. They've been up here before too. Jadlyn and Gigi, both, they run the exact same events this year, 4x100, 4x400, both of those were county medalists, and they run the 100 and 200 meter sprints. So it's fitting that they're here together. They're here together, but you couldn't have two more opposite people. Jadlyn's like the mother type, future track soccer mom, and Gigi's just the fun person wherever she goes. So Jadlyn's a junior, Gigi's in 10th grade. Thrilled to have them come back next year, expect them to be up on this stage again. Okay, now we're going to the girls' MVPs. I have co-MVPs this year. First MVP would be, I'll bring them both up together. The first MVP would be Kelsey Touche. And the co-MVP would be Ava Solee. Kelsey's also a 100-point scorer. Both of these girls, they're seniors, and we're really going to miss them next year. Kelsey she's our leading point scorer for the girls. She was last year also. Super quietly doing a great job for our team. I know she doesn't like being in the spotlight right now, but here she is. She's one of the best pole vaulters in the county, one of the best high jumpers, great triple jumper, great work ethic, and just absolutely a great person to have on our team, Kelsey Touche. And now Ava's alone. Ava's an MVP. She was close to 100 points scored. She would have easily been there if she hadn't gotten injured for about 2 weeks. Of course, playing soccer, nothing to do with track. Like most of the injuries our team has, it's soccer related. Ava has done a fantastic job every year. She's on our 4x1 team, our 4x4 team. She's one of the best 400 runners in the county, qualified for districts. She's the president of our track and field activity fund. I remember, I think it was when she was in 10th grade, I asked her to be our president of that fund. And she accepted, and she said to me, "I know what you're doing." And she was right. I wanted to keep a soccer player that I knew was an exceptional soccer player. I wanted to keep her involved in track. So she probably did have second thoughts a couple times, but she made it through the whole way. Great leader. Gonna sorely miss Ava. She's like having a coach with me, somebody to bounce things off of. Ava Solee. Okay, now we'll go to the boys. First boy coach's award would be Ezra Sherman. Ezra's another quiet one, and I love that. Coach's dream right here, 9th grader, got 3 more years with us, had a great indoor season at New Balance Nationals. He qualified again for outdoor New Balance Nationals. Met medaled at counties, great work ethic. He lifts weights, works hard all year. He's focused on track. If you're going to do one sport, track's probably the one to do because we have 18 different events in the track meet, so it's not as much one sport as other things might be. Ezra. Okay, the next boys Coaches Award winner is Sean Carpenter. We have a lot of shy ones on track, which is beautiful as a coach. Sean has a super great work ethic. He's a distance runner. We lost Nate Goldsboro last year, who was fantastic for us. And Sean worked so hard, and he ended up filling Nate's shoes and just leading us, our distance group, the whole way. Great leader by example. Sean, my favorite moment with Sean was he won the steeplechase, 2,000 meter steeplechase at Millersville, something that he'll never forget. That's a race where you're running over hurdles and there's also a water hazard. So he won this, 30 some schools competing, so it's quite an accomplishment. Sean's going to continue his track career at Kutztown. I also want to call up William Mark for a school board certificate for indoor track and field qualifying for nationals. Okay, the last award for track and field is our boys MVP. This was an easy choice, even though I say it's an easy choice. I go by points. I go by points and performance. We have another 20 kids that, if it goes by being a great kid and a great athlete, could be up here too. But these kids that are selected, it's based on performance. No politics in track, nothing. The boys MVP is Jamel Gordon. Jamel, he didn't start doing track until 10th grade, I believe. Right? Yeah, 10th grade. Nothing crazy good in the 10th grade year, but it's really hard for a boy in track to do well in 9th and 10th grade. Girls, oh, yes. Boys, no. Not when they're young. Jamel, we started to see him in his 11th grade year start to really come on, and he came on really strong. By the end of the year, I knew he was going to be really good this year. Jamel worked hard in the winter, qualified for New Balance Nationals, county medalist in the 110 meter hurdles and the 300 meter hurdles, district qualifier in both. Just an absolute pleasure to have on the team. Jamel, he became a really good leader for us this year. And sometimes leading is just by doing things the right way and by working hard and showing up every day and staying late. And I mean, this kid had a fantastic year, and it was not by accident. He has some God-given ability, but he worked to make himself the best he could possibly be. Proud to have Jamel as our MVP.
Up next is boys volleyball coach Christine Hoomer.
I'd like to thank the parents and the athletic staff for all their support this season. I'd also like to thank just a few families who helped out throughout the season. Kyle, Sirius, Snitz, and Alex for their constant support. And I would also like to thank Jill Kyle for being our Booster Club representative and team parent. She hosted our team get-together at the beginning of the season, and she's just constantly supporting our program. So I'd really like to give her a round of applause. So this is a little rough this year. 2-14, rough on paper, but it was definitely a great season overall, especially after losing our entire starting lineup last season. We had 5 experienced players come back, and we had a lot of fresh faces. One of the best things about coaching and teaching in general is watching athletes come into a new sport or into a sport in general, because we had a lot of athletes who've never actually played an organized sport at all. Actually, we had, I think, Matt and even our athletic trainers saying numerous times, they're like, I don't recognize any of these kids, like even from the middle school to the high school. They came out this year, and they chose volleyball, of all things. Volleyball is very hard, especially at 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, especially in our county, because the kids who play volleyball start playing when they're 9. And when you come out at 16 to play volleyball, you're getting your first ball you receive is coming at your head at 70 miles per hour. So it's a bit of a wake up, just a little bit. So very proud of how we started, especially, and how we ended. Our first game was rough. It was against Schuylkill Valley, and I remember looking at the scoreboard and then looking at my assistant coach going, it's gonna be a long season, because it was 5-25, and that was the first match. And going into that kind of was tough, because what do you say to a group of kids when you just went 5-25 and you only scored 1 point during the entire tournament? Like, what do you say? And they came back a lot braver than some of the teams that I've coached, because they kept coming back and they kept growing and learning. And by the end of the season, we were competitive with teams. Justice is going to announce our coaches award.
So, Aiden Baker has always been a respectful player. He's very eager to learn and continue to grow. He's always been helpful, like on and off the court, helping coaches, helping other players as he goes, and he's still learning as he goes. And honestly, I'm very thankful for him this year. He's been a big help.
All right, our MVP is Nevin Kyle. So Nevin's perseverance, determination, and grit, also known as stubbornness, earned him the respect of his teammates and opponents alike. Nevin actually came back from a meniscus tear. He tore his meniscus in December, and he got back on the court in March. After his meniscus tear, he wasn't necessarily cleared to do anything really besides walking. He had one of his teammates carry a chair onto the court and passed with his teammate so that he could participate in practice. So overall, that's just who he is as both a player and as a person. Nevin Kyle.
In our boys and girls lacrosse co-ops at Super Valley, Katie Ryan was second team all-conference in boys, and Abby Hostetler was honorable mention in girls. I'd like to thank Schuylkill Valley and their coaches. On the boys' side, Josh Prokriwa, and on the girls' side, Robert Newford. I don't believe either coach is here tonight, so I will be handing out their awards. We'll start out with the boys. The coach's award for the boys goes to Connor Schlegel. And the MVP for boys lacrosse goes to Caden Ryan. And for girls lacrosse, we have 2 scholarships from Schuylkill Valley. They go to Jaden Fox and Abigail Hostetler. The Fackelhauer Sportsmanship Awards, each school in District 3 nominates 1 male and 1 female. Fleetwood's Fackelhauer Sportsmanship nominees are Haley Mager and William Mark. The following received the E. Jerry Brooks Academic Excellence Award. Kelsey Touche, Aaron Kasparovich, Michaela Yelitz, Aiden Sumas, Hunter Sabota, Nate Herb, Rachel Hess, Mason Usitano, Haley Mager, and Jessica Fanrack. At this time, I'd like to introduce Principal Mr. Stephen Herman.
Our next award is the Scholar Athlete Award. For a student to achieve this award, a senior student athlete must maintain a minimum grade point average of 90.0 or above for 4 years and have lettered in at least 2 varsity sports for a minimum of 2 years. Please come forward when your name is called. Maris Arnold. Sonia Bailey. Izzy Finari. Nate Herb. Rachel Hess. Liam Hilbert. Abby Hostetler. Aaron Kasparovich. Ryan Kirsten. Alex Kissinger. Haley Mauger. Claire Roth. Ava Salim. Lindsay Solomon. Aiden Sumas. Hunter Svoboda. Kelsey Touche. And Michaela Yellis. Thank you.
At this time, if Mr. Ken Storr is here, could you please come forward? The Kylie C. Storr number 22 Scholar Athlete Female Scholarship Award. This scholarship award is presented to a graduating female student that played on a field hockey high school sports team, Fleetwood High School sports team. This student has achieved academic excellence and is a superior teammate. This scholar athlete must be caring, supportive, and encouraging of her fellow teammates. This award goes to Abigail Hostetler. The Kylie C. Stewart, number 22 Scholar Athlete Male Scholarship Award. This scholarship award is presented to a graduating male student that played on a Fleetwood High School sports team. This student has achieved academic excellence and is a superior teammate. This scholar athlete must be caring, supportive, and encouraging of his fellow teammates. This award goes to Aiden Sumas. The Birch Chapter of Pennsylvania Sports Hall of Fame awards go to Kelsey Touche and Aiden Sumas. Final three awards tonight are the Fleetwood Activity Booster Club Outstanding Athlete Award and the Outstanding Senior Female and Male Athlete. The reason that there are three awards is because the female is a co-award. On the female side, the first co-recipient is a member of the girls' soccer and track and field teams. After high school, she'll be attending University of Delaware. The 2023-2024 Co-Outstanding Senior Male Athlete is Ava Saleh. The second recipient is a member of the field hockey, girls basketball, and lacrosse teams. After high school, she'll be attending Delaware Valley University. The 2023-2024 Co-Outstanding Senior Female Athlete is Abigail Hostetler. And for the male award, he is a member of the golf, boys basketball, and baseball teams. After high school, he will be attending Kutztown University. The 2023-2024 Outstanding Senior Male Athlete is Aiden Sumas. I'd like to congratulate all the award winners. Please enjoy the rest of your evening, and before they run off, does anybody want to grab any pictures, photos before they leave? Please come forward, take a snap, or you can come up, but again, I don't want them to run off. Any picture or photo ops that you would like to take, please do so. So please stay seated, student athletes, at least for a minute or two.